I started flying a plane before I started driving a car. When you're up in the air, you feel like you're free, that you're not gripped to the world below you, and that you can just fly forever.
My name is Frederica Wood, and everyone calls me Freddie. I met my husband, Robert, years ago in New York, and we've been married going on 18 years. We have RJ, who is the oldest. He's 15 years old. Then we have Trinity, who is 13. We have Samira, she's 5. And then we got a 2-for-1 special, twins, who are 2. So we have 5 children in all. RJ loves math, he loves science, just your typical engineering kind of mind. He fell in love with aviation when he was 3 years old.
I used to always look up into the sky, and as an airplane comes by and say, "Mommy, Mommy, look, airplane." I used to do it all the time because we're right next to an airport.
Trinity is the exact opposite.
I'm going to be so great. Unqualified, the greatest artist Missouri has ever produced. No, the entire Midwest. Tennessee Williams grew up not 3 blocks.
Trinity is a drama queen, and as a actress, I guess you could say that that's okay, because to be in the spotlight, you have to be in the center of attention.
She's a live wire. She is spunky. She's so sassy. She reminds me so much of her mom. When you sit down and you put them side by side and they're both wearing their glasses, they're, you know, almost carbon copies.
She's very creative in the sense of loves being on stage, loves to perform, you know, loves to get that feedback from the audience, whereas RJ is a lot more quiet and reserved. So definitely opposites in that sense. It started really with pre-K, just starting to get that anxiety about what are we going to do about school.
The problem with, you know, some of the schools that we have right now is the fact that, okay, the way that they'll choose to throw out a particular lesson or subject may not be the way that child receives information. They're going to get left behind. I think that's probably one of the main problems that we see in our community today.
I wanted to be home with them. I wanted to be the primary influence in their lives, but didn't know how to approach that.
Came across a family that had 2 girls, very respectful and intelligent, and they were homeschooled. So that was kind of like a little seed that was tucked away in the back of our mind.
We really had never had much experience with homeschooling. So initially, the best thing I could figure out was to find some kind of program or school or something that would assist me in that. And that's what we did. We basically found a school where he would go 1 day a week, you know, to class with a teacher, and then we would do the other days at home.
I like having a mix of both homeschooling and private school because I can meet new people in my class, and it's just really awesome to be in a group like that.
All of these things came about because a community of families around a common goal and objective worked together to do something that couldn't happen in a traditional homeschooling environment, and it more than likely wouldn't happen in a traditional school environment. And so that's why we like to refer to ourselves as more of a hybrid type program that we believe brings the best of both worlds into our experience.
The more that we offered, the more things became available. And so really what we have done is we've said, we're going to offer a lot, and we're going to help you choose.
There's tons of great curriculum for you to figure out what is going to fit your child's learning style.
Being able to notice those differences in how they learn and being able to adapt with their literature or history. I remember choosing a history curriculum for Trinity based on the fact that she loves stories, and this curriculum basically told history through personal stories. So she loved that. So being able to have that flexibility is amazing.
I'm able to choose which subjects I would like to excel on and do more of. So I'm able to focus more on the math and the science.
He has chosen to do robotics.
This is my robot that I've built. It has ultrasonic sensor, which would be able to use echolocation to determine how far an object is.
He is a part of a team. They have to create and program a robot, and then they go and compete with other robotics teams, first in their district, then their region, then state, then national. So at this point, they're Central Florida champs.
Weeks, months before, we programmed the robot to tell it to do what we want to do.
Good. And your vowels need to be...
I have a vocal coach that I see every Wednesday.
She loves to sing all the time. She sings during schoolwork time sometimes. She sings after schoolwork time. She sings when I'm trying to watch something.
When I'm on stage, I want to tell people a story. I want it to touch them. And just hearing people laugh in the audience and stuff like that, that just makes me rise, and it makes me so happy. It's so easy to do those shows that I want to do because I'm so flexible with my, my school system and my curriculum and stuff like that.
One of the things that we love about Circle, the school that we're part of, is they really feed the passion of the student. So whether it's the arts or aviation, they try to reach them at the level that they're passionate.
I've been flying a plane ever since I was 14. I love learning about how the air moves over the wings and how birds maneuver in the air and how the world looks from thousands of feet up in the air.
Allowing our kids to pursue those particular dreams makes them so incredibly passionate. They become self-learners. They strive, they want to find ways to achieve that particular goal.
So it is a financial sacrifice on our part. Obviously we do it because we believe in what we're doing, but I want them to recognize the gifts and the talents that God has given them, and they be able to affect the world with them.
You see it happening right here live behind me now. The volunteers, they call runners, they're helping families out to their vehicles, making sure that everything is in their cars safely. But I ran into 2 young volunteers today, and honestly, I want you to meet them. They're going to blow you away. When I asked why they were helping today, 15-year-old Robert and his 13-year-old sister Trinity gave me an answer I honestly wasn't expecting.
Well, I just want to bring joy to other people who don't have any, who are maybe going through a rough time. Just want to make them happy, make their children happy.
These are the kind of kids you meet and you're like, what did your parents do to you to make you so incredible?
We want that secret.
Yes, they need to write a book or something.
Ultimately, the responsibility of educating our children is ours. It's the parents. And not every option is going to be right for every child, but I think we should have the flexibility to be able to make that choice for our individual children.
Watching my kids going across and doing the things that they love, whether it's RJ walking out on the tarmac to his Cessna, getting ready to do his flight, or watching Trinity when she comes out on stage. You tear up. There's a sense of joy, of pride. That's payment enough to see that what we're producing, that's going to go out and affect society for the good.